Yeah, they had a better experience than Ari Lennox.
You talk about that?
Yeah, I didn't actually see the video.
Yeah.
Or any of was it tweets?
It was just tweets.
I didn't see any of them, and by the time I sort of caught up with the story, she's pretty much taken all her tweets away, no?
I believe so. Let me see if I did my.
I think the specific tweet she's tweeting now though.
Okay. So when I went on there, I didn't see anything, but people just love having something to say.
Yeah.
So the original story was she was in Ghana, and I think that if I remember the tweet correctly, she was just saying that she was on the beach. And she
felt the spirit. She felt connected.
She felt the spirit. She felt connected to her ancestors in that moment.
Yeah.
Knowing that this is where they came from.
Yeah.
They probably would have been, transported from these beaches, And I just, in isolation, I didn't see anything wrong with what she was saying. Like,
yeah.
I don't see why that's far-fetched.
Yeah.
Like, I know there are monuments and museums, memorials, and
you got to think about where they come from as well.
Actual places where the slaves were. Like, you can go to, anytime when people are coming towards the end of their Ghana trip, you see them doing.
They start doing nature trips.
Yeah, they'll no.
Less a bloom bar, more nature.
And in the last 2 days, they'll go to the spots for the blackness to go and see the slave stuff and that.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But that's when you can tell people coming to the end of their trip.
Yeah.
So people getting onto her because they were like, you didn't even go there. You was just on a random beach. But like, if she felt connected, she felt connected. You can't speak for how she felt in the moment.
Yeah. That's the thing though with this era. People feel like they can speak for people. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mocked her, man.
So much so that she said she come on social media. I see her tweeting out that she giving like her passes to her label and she scrubbed like all traces of her Ghana trip.
That is mad, fam.
Yeah.
So, I think was she at DLT as well? Am I bugging? She was at DLT.
She was, yeah. She was. Shout out to DLT.
She was out there. She was mingling with people, and when she was documenting her trip, she looked like she having an amazing time.
Well, yesterday, someone tweeted Ari Lennox went to Ghana and felt seen and at home. Africans shaded and shamed her into deleting her reflection. Shame on us. And she quote tweeted, "Not Africans, babe, trolls. In the real world, I was welcomed and loved on and embraced. Can't wait to go back to Ghana and many more other countries too."
Well, what actually happened?
They just got onto her about her saying that she felt connected when she was on the beach. So like, some people took it as like she's capping, they didn't believe it. These Americans, because there's always like there's an ongoing thing online between like African Americans, ADOS community, the people over here, people in Africa, So there are some like genuine grabs. Like anytime you see like a top US entertainer or whatever, they go home, they're like, I just came out from Africa. No, what specific country did you go to? What city? Like, it's not just one. It's not this big. There's many different places in Africa.
I've always wondered when, like, growing up, when it's I'm African American, but where, brother? Where?
Yeah.
Like, what part?
But obviously, a lot of them, they're maybe second, third, fourth generation American. Yeah. They don't know their origin, innit? So that's not entirely their fault. But once you do go back, it's just like, I love seeing Casanova fully embrace going back to Nigeria. My man came back to the States, he was wearing the kaftans, he went to the interviews in them. Obviously, when you get embraced by like a Davido and like you're getting shown the high life, there is a slight problem with that as well. Because it's more like, Africa's rich, all this stuff. That's great, but you might have not got the full experience, but it's still good that people are going back and they get to touch the soul. And being in places that are predominantly black, you're around your people. That's why I look for like an Ari Lennox. You go to Ghana, you're around your people. You're getting embraced.
Is that where she's from originally?
I don't know her makeup, where she's from, but she just spoke on how much she enjoyed being back home and why it was so, just feeling at home there, innit, and why it was so dope for her, innit. So I don't see any issue with that. Like, I find the negative responses to that super weird.
Yeah, and like for the whole time that she was there, like you could just see her tweets. Like, she was really enjoying it. She was saying that she wanted to buy a house out there, things of that nature, innit. So I think up until the moment where she actually tweeted about her experience at the beach, that's when things went left. But as she said, like it seemed like she had a good time. When you're actually out there, the people are like loving having someone like Ari Lennox out there, and making appearances in clubs and performing at Afrochella.
Yeah, she performed out there as well.
Yeah, man, it looked like a good experience across the board. So
social media can be unforgiving, but bruv, just drop a banger tomorrow, man. Everyone's back on your dick, bro. It's like,
the social media world is fickle.
You can't get too invested in these things, innit? So and I like how she responded to that with grace, because she said not Africans, trolls. Because she could well run out to be like, these Africans, they didn't accept me. She's like, no, the people on the ground.
She thought about it. She was like, actually, you know what? Like, when I was actually out there, I was embraced. I was loved on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but online it's just because people can't see you, innit?
It's easy to just.
It's easy to just, you know. But she also said it will also be nice to trend for my music and not my tweets. But this is the hell I created for myself. LOL.
But she got that song Pressure that's doing the right at the minute. The song with Jermaine Dupri and that. So like,
yeah, I think it's her highest charting.
Yeah, so like her music's doing well currently, innit? But
yeah,
you know,
and people are waiting on the album, like highly anticipated.
Yeah, because some walkers out there putting pressure on people with her late release.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm waiting on SZA's album as well.
Yeah.
So the R&B girls,
they're
and everyone's playing that Money Long song at the moment.
Yeah, hours and hours.
Sorry. I see it on everyone's like posts, Instagram, Snapchat. So if the music's good, we're gonna play it.
They're cooking.
Yeah. So
and she had a good debut album. So
yeah, come on.
You know, people are obviously gonna wait. She's at Dreamville, a great camp.
I saw Ari Lennox in Brixton and she killed it, bro. So
yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Good
times.
You like Ari Lennox?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And that's the way you look at me like.
No, just paying attention.
Okay. Thank you. We love an attentive babe, man. What did I say last?
You said that you saw her in Brixton. It was amazing.
Thank you. Just make sure you're listening.
Yeah, always.
Hey, me and Chrissy back and forth is hilarious, boy. She gonna flog me later. Yeah. She's written it down. She's gonna get me.
Flog me.
Yeah, she's gonna have to protect me, man. Should we talk about JimJones? The horrendous clip.
Oh, him lipsing his mum.
Yeah.
Huh?
Give context. His mum lipsed him. He lipsed his mum. So I think he was on a podcast with Angeli, podcast again. Yeah. Podcast strike again.
So you lot are really giving us like.
No, but this is a black woman right now. But she's half Asian as well, so we can do half and half.
We can do what?
Yeah, why not? Half and half, innit? So half blame. So defund black podcast, defund Asian podcast, defund podcast, innit? Across the board.
Just stop men speaking.
Wow.
And now they'll go, oh, you're emotionally unavailable, you never talk. This is what you wanted, bro. This is what you wanted. Hey, am I not on fire or not?
He's good.
You got you.
Yeah. Online. There's a difference.
Hey, Chrissy, it's about 7-0 right now. Fight back! To bring back on topics, they were talking. I don't know, where did the conversation derive from? I don't know what was brought up. Was they talking about?
I think they were talking about like their first kiss.
That's what it was,
right?
Yeah.
And then they started asking the question like, when did you learn how to kiss? And then obviously JimJones is a guest on the podcast, so he reveals like how he learned how to kiss, and he was like, "Oh, my mum showed me," and they were like, "Oh, what do you mean?" Like, and he said, like with the tongue and that, and they were like, "Wait, what? Like, but how did she show you?" And he was like, "Yeah, like," and they were like, "How?" And he was like, "What, in my mouth, innit? Like, she kissed me." And they're like, "What?" So she showed him how to tongue kiss by
tongue kissing him.
Yeah.
Her son.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
Did she get any leeway because she was a former drug addict? Can we say she was maybe addicted to drugs at the time?
Well, so because you're a nitty, like you start lipsing your sons.
Not in her right mind.
Like, bro, there's no excuse.
No, of course not. Just
like I get what you mean.
Yeah. I thought Biscuit was bad, but this is on another level.
I was just about to say that.
Biscuit, something around like, see, I told you that wasn't that bad.
What the whole? Oh, that. Oh,
yeah, that one's crazy. Do you know it is? Okay, cool. We can address why it's wrong and all the abuse stuff. Yeah, but why would you say that, bruv?
Because was he drunk?
Nah.
Oh.
Even if he was though,
was he high?
It don't matter, bro.
He's a weed smoker, so.
But it don't matter.
Or maybe it is. Maybe this is like because if this, I think we wouldn't make laugh as much if it was a woman. I said this because we'd say that the reason why he said it is because he thinks she said it's because they think it's normal. Because the way he just brought it up like proper nonchalant, it was like, yeah, she taught me how to kiss. So he might unfortunately think it was unprovoked. Because there's no way, listen, I believe we will have good journalistic instincts. Like, we've got like spidey senses. I don't think I'll ever be sat down with someone and think, I can smell abuse. There's no way, bro. There's no way I would be like, able to think I could pull that out of you. Because it has nothing to do with Angeli's questioning. He just volunteered that.
Because like, when did you learn how to kiss? And he was like, now
that you say that.
Mumsy, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad? It highlights how much things that you won't realize if you don't ask the correct questions.
Yeah.
Because so much things we take for normal are only our experience.
Yeah.
So for him, if no one's ever asked him, he's thinking,
because I don't know what you do in your house.
Do you get me?
Like, there's certain practices that you have in your house, that like I'm unaware of, but that's your normal, innit? But you only do it at home. So you're thinking like, rah, everyone must do this at home, but it's just not
you.
spoken about. But in actual fact, it's just you. That's your thing.
Do we file this under abuse from mum to son?
I genuinely don't know how to navigate that.
Yeah, same.
Because I said, like I said, I feel like if it was the other way around, it was.
Fols let that pin drop, boy.
No, but we can laugh and we're gonna have some real talk though, innit?
Yeah.
Because I said earlier, if it was, you might have reacted the same way, but I feel like we would have had less laughs if it was a woman saying, "My dad did this to me when I was younger. He was my first kiss." I don't think there'll be as much ha-has.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's that idea that women aren't looked at as much as predators as men are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they aren't, but it's just how it's viewed and perceived.
Yeah, there was a picture like a couple years ago where David Beckham was kissing his daughter on her lips, and like people had things to say.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You know, so yeah, it would be different. But in this case,
this would be
mad.
Like a kiss, tongue, like, and the fact that she's teaching you
how to do it.
Something that you're gonna do with.
Like an actual intimate
thing, so that's why it's very brave.
The lines are,
you
know.
Because I know some people.
And you know what? It just highlights the kind of different dynamics like that people have when it comes to parenting. Because I'll never have that conversation with my mum.
Facts.
Like, how'd you kiss mum?
Facts.
Like what?
And your mum's response, go on, like your dad. Anyone?
Yeah. She'll tell me to go and read my book, bro.
That's That's probably number one, and ask your dad's number two.
Yeah, I don't even think like my pops would have a response for that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're wasting your time. You're kissing girls.
But yeah, like you said, like her circumstances are different. But to me, that's still very mad.
I was just trying to give some more stuff there, just see where we could have take the conversation to. But even that, like, I'm sure there's people that have been addicted to drugs that don't kiss their.
He said she was 17.
Was she 17? He said,
and they're from Harlem, innit?
Yeah.
But that's why I was trying to add is like
single mom,
that stuff. Does that play a
to
part?
drugs.
But I don't know. I don't think from where you're not responding to me that you look at that as enough of playing a part. But
it's like it doesn't.
I can't really like speak on
the time period
that time period that I didn't live and like her circumstances, being a teenager, having a baby, and
because you had him young as well.
You know, being on our own and things of that nature, surrounding in a community where, you know, there was a lot of drugs and addiction and stuff, and, you know, being a product of that environment.
That's abuse, bro. That's mad,
fam.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Maybe unknowingly, but I think you find under abuse.
I think it probably would have been unknowingly.
And not knowing that this is wrong, because I don't even remember when we were recording from home during lockdown, and that whole thing came out about with Boosie, where I think his son was early teens and he got him either a stripper or a prostitute, one of the two.
Yeah.
And I think we took the conversation a little bit further. Like, this is definitely wrong, but it's a byproduct of how we're raised with regards to how we look at masculinity, how we look at sex. If you're not having sex at a certain age, the worry that you could be effeminate or maybe gay, lack of education. If you're in a community where the reading age is low, they're already talking about like Flint, Michigan, not having running water, that Geechee Gullah community. If you add all that stuff, not trying to give an excuse, but it's a breeding ground for a lot of improper behaviour. From criminality to lack of morals to lack of community to other things, letting them slide where that type of thing would be normal. Because then when we spoke about the clip of Lil Wayne talking about Baby and them getting girls onto him from early, telling a big woman to come and suck his dick.
Yeah.
Like it was normal.
He's at 13 or something.
But you know what? I think a lot of the time people use intent to bypass what's really going on. So it's not coming from a malicious place. Yeah. But ultimately, it still is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
Man can say you're doing it to give man a rite of passage or maybe be a man, but that's still a child.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Under circumstances that they should not be under.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, the reason I said that about JimJones, because I was thinking, if that was my son and my wife decided to show him how to kiss, I'd lose my fucking head, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then I'm like, because we're adults to you. Well, why are we doing that? Do you know? It doesn't make sense.
That as well, I forgetting the fact we even relate, just that itself.
Yeah, we're adults to you.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then I think he maybe recognized that
he doubled back
because he then started saying it was a joke.
It's not funny.
But then I think his mum had an interview and said this happened. So.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. So.
Why did his mum have an interview?
She's been loving hip hop and stuff. She's on social media. Yeah. So you remember
personality.
Mama Jones? She was on.
She used to hate Chrissy, boy.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Not our Chrissy.
No, not our Chrissy. Chrissy Haich.
Chrissy Lampkin.
Chrissy Lampkin.
Yeah, with the yams.
The first woman to propose to a man
on TV. And the streets are saying she's still not married. But after this news, she'd never marry JimJones.
I love her though.
Yeah, it's cold.
I remember when all the men used to be screaming, "You need to get your ride or die like Chrissy."
And Yandy.
That's all I'm saying.
What's wrong with a ride or die?
What?
No?
SoftLife, please.
There we go, man.
But I've been seeing that a lot lately. SoftLife.
What's SoftLife, man?
What does that mean?
It's the opposite of a hard life. I want you to.
No, she took us like we're dumb. No.
Wait, what?
Okay, like yeah.
You know it's
obviously.
Okay, how does a soft life manifest itself for you? What does it look like? Set the scene for me.
No stress, no wahala. I want you to just treat me like an egg.
Sounds like an Afrobeat song.
Treat you like a what?
Treat me like an egg.
An egg?
Yeah.
Are you Ghanaian, bro? What's going on, bro? Treat me like an egg. What? Them man yam. They yam eggs, bro.
So silly.
What?
It's so silly.
They'll love you.
Essie? I mean, Chrissy, sorry. Egg?
No, SoftLife is just like no stress, no wahala. Someone who's emotionally available that gives you what you want and what you
Someone
need.
who doesn't podcast.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Building houses instead.
Yeah.
Cutting wood.
With their bare hands.
So you lot know what to do, you're just not doing it.
Man are fighting bears for Chrissy's love.
Help the bear, bro.
Hey, they're trying to make us
I'm just gonna go to the woods and fight a bear quick.
What you doing?
Yeah. Let's go Centre Parks and like maybe we might find a wolf.
Today? I'm just fighting bears. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. But instead you lot are discussing hot topics.
Wow.
And you're with us.
Yeah. Here we go.
Women can kill, bro. She's leading us to destruction. And then
giving her a mic and she's shading us with
enterprise?
It. Yeah, joint enterprise, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
Witness together, baby.
Wait, snitch. I'm just saying, yo. If the burner gets found in the car, it ain't mine. You know ones, it's not mine either. It's everybody's. It is what it is, man. But that JimJones clip was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Just to see that and the conversation sparked online. And yeah, maybe you're right. Like people don't. It's unknown. They don't know what they're doing, but they're still committing, doing a madness, isn't it?
The intent isn't there, but it's still objectively that.
Yeah.
Please don't take this the wrong way. As dads, all you in the room, you got a little girl.
Little girl. Yeah.
Got
a son, yeah. You gave that example of David Beckham.
Yeah.
And that stupid backlash that he got for like kissing his daughter on the mouth. Do you have a cut-off point? How do you guys kind of navigate that with your kids? Because my niece at times is like, try to kiss me in the mouth, I kiss her. But I feel like they will get to an age where I'm like, yo, chill out. But it's just affection. There's obviously nothing wrong with it, but society.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think it's one of those things that would just naturally stop happening.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you're in sync with your child, like innit? Yeah. So it's just like, and you recognize that she's growing up, and she'll recognize that she's growing up, and that you can see that.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. Like I don't think it's like a conversation piece.
So you're not consciously thinking about it.
Nah, because like there's other ways to express love.
Of course, yeah.
You know?
So, how about you, Naz? Obviously, is it different with a boy child where do you kiss his mum? Do you kiss your son in the mouth?
Yeah. Kiss him. He's a comfort baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he loves all the touch. He plays in my ears to fall asleep and all of that. But I think similar to what my man said is literally over a period of time you just know he's gonna want to be his own dad. But
what if he doesn't grow out of it and he still wants to? Will you then do the cut off thing, or would you reckon you'd?
Yeah, I guess.
Kids grow up and go to school.
Yeah,
and that's where it changes.
Society will do that for you.
You start seeing changes like as they go to school, and they start asking. They come home asking mad questions.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's true. It's all part of their like programming or like their learning process. They're just taking everything in. That's why it's like full of questions. And that's just how it is. More time in it. Like obviously, there are cases where things are different. Like I was watching a documentary on Channel 4, like, and I'm seeing like 12-year-olds still getting breastfed.
What?
No, that's
How's their milk still left, bro? What's going on, bro?
I don't know.
If they carry on if they're carrying breastfeeding, then they'll
just
milk.
Producing
milk. Sorry.
That's
12
crazy.
years.
I feel like that's very crazy.
Bro, believe it or not, grown men are in that as well.
I was just about to say that.
Well, like the fetish type of thing.
Grown men are in that as well.
What was it? I was listening to the three women, the receipts.
I've seen. I know that dilemma you're talking about. Is it the wedding dilemma?
The wedding dilemma. The Donny slipped away. So I think it was on the day of the wedding.
Yeah.
And his bride caught him being breastfed by his mum.
Jesus.
Well, I don't understand.
Burn the wedding.
Wait.
Burn it.
Wait.
So obviously in between outfit changes, man just went for a little.
False.
Imagine the imagery. Now, was he on his mum's lap? Like, how was this, bro?
Because, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, got a cradle, innit?
Yeah.
If you hold your head,
Did he stay seated and she put the tit in his mouth? Like, what's going on here, bro?
if you hold your head steady, I'm gonna milk the cows.
Yeah. You see, I love Vans. Man has a hip hop line for everything.
Bro, like that is insane.
On the wedding day.
At that moment, yeah, Thanos click. Everyone's just disintegrated into dust. Take me.
If I remember that dilemma correctly, did she catch him and the guy clocked on that he's been caught, or she caught them and didn't say anything? How did the dilemma go?
I think she caught them in the act. So
and then they saw that she saw.
Yeah.
Why do my eyes have to catch that?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be the maid of honor?
Yeah. But then she's not gonna leave that conversation. So she comes back like,
No, you're just trying to ruin our union.
Yeah.
Just because you can't get married.
Yeah. and all the negative comments come out and that. You've been a maid of honor 5 times, never a bride.
Nah.
No, honestly, yeah. That man's a fucking idiot, bro. And I say that because why would you choose then to do it?
Yeah.
On the wedding day.
No, but you know what Haich? He wanted one last suck.
To tease the nurse.
I said he was getting weaned off.
Man said before his speech, he's like, you know what? Just one more time.
I hate this place.
You see how we're dealing with abuse? See,
Bro, that's insane.
Grown man getting breastfed. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Boy.
That is crazy.
And those type of things where, like, as a dilemma, I wouldn't believe, but it's so outrageous. Yeah, it probably did happen. I don't know. Did they get married in the end?
No. I don't know if they got married in the end, but all I know is on the wedding day. Like, how does one even move forward from that?
Yeah. Because you can't unsee that.
Let's ask Chrissy.
Hey.
Would you rather a Donny like burst into the wedding professing his love for you, than that?
Yeah, I don't need to
Sorry,
see.
a babe's running in like trying to ruin the marriage. You're about to get married.
That's a good little.
Fuck. Yeah, I think I'd choose that because I don't need to see
That question ain't even that hard, Vans.
my mum and anyone else.
Because the woman can burst in and profess the love for her man, and then her girls can rap her. What do you think this is, bro?
My girls?
Yeah.
Do you think she's even making an announcement?
And also, a woman can run in and
yeah, we all say
union.
that, but like, you know what? Yeah, some of the most shocking moments, you're just frozen in time. I need to take in what's going on first before I react.
Yeah, the people.
So I can replay it back, like when the day's done.
Then you got to bank on her mom, all the aunties. They back off the gilly.
Immediately.
Small girl, let me flog you.
But
someone's gonna react, bro.
And some people always think that they're on smoke until like it's right there and there's no smoke.
Smoke is there.
You know what I'm saying? Smoky settings, bro. You think you can rock it until a man bangs you in the face? You're like,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk. you know what, bro? As black men, we shouldn't fight.
Yeah.
Energy just changes.
Hey, man gets slapped in the face and suddenly, we're all black brothers.
Yeah.
You man Sabusa.
Brother Muzone.
You can't slap a man though. I feel like that's more disrespectful than punching him.
Yeah.
Like way more.
100%.
Yeah, you got to do it sometimes though.
Sucking a titty, breastfed on the wedding day, and it's your mom. Just all this stuff together is crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I can't believe you went from how you gonna navigate showing affection to your child to this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This podcast is just full of wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does one do though? What do you do like from seeing that? Like,
What as like,
man or woman, whatever.
man,
Like.
woman, yeah.
You have to firm that.
What?
You take that L. You take it to the grave.
Wait. Oh, and you continue
No, but I think you can only
marriage.
take it to the grave if
I didn't say you continue.
if your partner hasn't seen you. That's what I was asking. If you clock it and they've not seen you, some people can just like, we're never talking about this.
Impossible.
But the fact that I've seen you and you see me see you, and your mama see me see you see her.
Even if you don't still get married, what I mean by taking the L is we can find 1,000,001 reasons as to why this didn't work. Nobody needs to know that that happened.
Or we can make up a story.
No one would even guess that.
Haich, Tyler Perry Productions. We'll make up a story somewhere.
Yeah, someone's got to have a bad wig somewhere.
Yeah.
The kind of person I am, I would make sure that the story that we eventually go with makes you out to be an absolute scumbag. Like, you're not getting off that scot-free. It's not just, it just didn't work. Nope.
Like, PR is bad.
Like fucking
bad PR.
So I found a fucking apple pie.
Yeah, just something really deep.
Man had his dick in the morning. Man.
I'm screaming. Nah.
What?
Hey, Chris, we got African to fight.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Nollywood,
insane,
bitch.
man.
Yeah,
that is
That is very
insane.
Nollywood.
All the bad stories in my head, but that your lady found you doing that. Yeah.
Are you not embarrassed?
That would have must been going on for ages.
Yeah.
For real. To be so comfortable to do it on site at the wedding venue.
I was like, I always thought that your mum's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, I'm just.
I always thought he was a mummy's boy. I never. I should have paid attention to red flags.
It was his mum or her mum?
His mum.
His mum.
Her mum would have been her mum.
Yeah, her mum would have been even brazier.
No.
Yeah.
No, Vans, no, because he's not getting breastfed. Niggas just sucking titty to.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he wasn't getting breastfed.
Cheating.
Yeah, he was trying to pan.
Yeah.
Her mum, that one you can ride that one, man. Firm that. I was just trying to go to the origin, the source.
You ever been at a babe's house and their mum's like,
yeah.
Hey, chill out, man. Chill out before we start having a different kind of podcast. Off the cuff, after dark. Because there's no better feeling than when the mums you recognise you and that, and you're like,
Oh god.
Woo! Yeah.
That's fucked
Just
up.
so annoying.